God. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not.
Yo? Okay, I don't know what happened, but we're there? Are we good? Yo, can y'all hear me? What up, homies? Yo, my boy Twar's in chat? Yo! What up, Stall, Ratsy, my mod supreme? Good to see you. Ace, of course. Bro, it's been too long. What up, JT? JT's been helping me out with some last second decisions for Milwaukee. And yes, there's Twar. Yes, I am doing Milwaukee with Evan and John Luke for sure. Awesome. The audio is clear. Yo, this is great because Twar has seen me, you know, quirked up in a group setting when we've gone to these events. But you're in my territory now, homie. It's just me. So I'm going to be loud and in your face. That's how we keep it here. Yes, it feels good to be back. Okay. Clarity, I am running on absolutely no sleep at all because I am just torn up in my prep for Milwaukee. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not feeling amazing for Milwaukee. I'm feeling like I'm going to just go there and have fun and hang out with the crew, and it's going to be a good time. I'm going to be way more motivated for NAIC, but bro, I had 3 weeks after Atlanta to like learn this entire meta, and one of them I was sick and in a different state. So I'm on 2 weeks of prep. Doesn't mean I'm not going to do my damnedest, but you know, I'm trying to be realistic here. Oh, hell yeah. And Dave's in chat. NMT. Yo, what is happening? Oh, okay, bro. I'm so happy, Twar. Yeah, I wish you could frickin' go, buddy. Twar, you're not going to NAIC either, are you? Oh my God, my boy VF. Yo, holy shit. This is, sorry, I'm already swearing. This is so cool. This is like a reunion for me. I haven't seen you guys in so freaking long. Yo, my boy VF's been offline. My boy VF's been taking it easy after the successful completion of his Kaizo Ironmon. Props to the king. NAIC still may be good. I would love to see you there, my boy. I would love to see you there. Yo, Margot's here. Margot's got to be doing some studying for this weekend. That way Margot can have a good analytical perspective on some of the stream matches. It's been so long. Glad to see your goofy face. We here, and we're going to be back at it full swing. We're up and running again. Yeah, I mean, it was like I went to Atlanta, then I was out of the state, and then you guys, a lot of you know, then my grandfather died, and I was at a funeral on like the day I was supposed to be streaming. So yeah, it's just been like, now it's been like, what? The last time I streamed was 3 weeks ago. It's been 21 days. It's too long, man. Can't be doing that nonsense. All right, so no, to answer questions, this is not the team that we are bringing to Milwaukee. This is the team I almost brought to Milwaukee. I don't know if any of you guys watch Tub Takes. It's a VGC podcast hosted by a bunch of really solid high-level players, and they frequently guest star other like top-performing, top-cut players. And they were having a discussion about the 2 different teams that I was considering. And this was one of them. And I'm not going to lie, they dunked on this team. They were like, this team is not it. And that shook me a little bit. But the other team I was considering, they were very excited about. So I tried playing that other team. I won't spoil it. It did not go well. So I did some coaching. I reached out to some homies. I sent the paste out and tried to say, yo, what can I do here? And I've cooked up something that I'm rather excited about for Milwaukee, but we're gonna keep it under wraps just in case. Not like anyone's got me on their hit list, but you know, why broadcast it? I don't want more people to be aware of my tricks and tips. So let me show you what we are using today. Chatamungus. Mungus. We're not using a Mungus. Mungus kind of feels like it's fallen off in Reg I. Y'all seen the bonnet everywhere? Yo, I know. I will showcase the Milwaukee team when we get back. Also, oh my God, this is the beginning of Reg I. Yo, what up, Zach? Bro, I'm sorry. It's been a minute since I've shown up on YouTubes, but it's good to see you, Zach. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. So we also hit another benchmark on the channel. Like, even though the channel's been, I mean, dead is the wrong word, but it's been like temporarily inactive for a little bit here. We did pass 386 subs, which is the national dex number for the Hoenn Pokedex. So when the Wednesday after NAIC, we will have a Hoenn exclusive double restricted team, which should be an awesome throwback. It'll probably be Rayogre, could be a Kyogre, Groudon like dual weather thing. I'm not quite sure. There's a lot to do with it. So expect announcements and giveaways and all of the stuff that we normally do to celebrate those moments. Yo, my boy Jimmy's here. Holy dude, this is amazing. I forgot how happy it makes me to see you guys. Yo, and Ree's here. Ree checking in before the weekend. I'm gonna be able to touch base with Ree in Milwaukee. A lot of friends of the channel are gonna be in Milwaukee. We gotta get a massive group picture so I can put it in the Discord. Yeah, and if there are, I think this is mainly the OG crew here, but if anyone's new here, please check the description for a Discord link and get involved in our little community that is so active. Bro, this is the first time I've seen the Reg I battle screen. That is fire. That is amazing. I'm super into that. Wow, that looks so cool. Yo, y'all sleeping on Terra Electric Miraidon? Nah, that's not what we're on. No Milwaukee for Jimmy. Dang it, Jimmy. Because I saw Jimmy in Atlanta, and I like was on the phone, and then Jimmy walked by, and I was like, oh, bro, I didn't even know you were gonna be here. And then we passed each other's paths, and I never touched base with Jimmy again. So I assumed I was gonna see you in Milwaukee, bro. Yo, we should do. I know you mentioned it. I have a couple of video ideas that are like not just battles. I would love to try and branch out into some discussion stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff coming to the channel very, very, very soon. But I would love to do some collaboration discussion videos with Jimmy. I know Jimmy's a big fan of those. He just put one out not too long ago. So yeah, I gotta make sure, Jimmy, that we gotta link up on that. Ayo, John Luke here. Yeah, touched base with John Luke, of course. We did a lot of our prepping together for Atlanta. Oh, the whole crowd is here. All right, people. So let's grab our rental team for today. Let me get the code. Yeah, I mean, you can see it on screen there. Again, this is the team that I was considering bringing, and I have decided not to. So we have our other team that is that will stay hidden. But for now, I texted myself the rental code. Hold on. I got to figure out where it is. There it is. Okay, let's put this in. So yeah, y'all can green. Oh, yo, JL, you remember this? Should I save this? I'll save it. There's our Gen 2 team. I don't even remember what this is, but we're gonna return this. Just some random stuff we grabbed. N4K DRJ. N4K. Yeah, I may as well talk to you guys about it. So that team that I just said, JL, do we want to save it? I want to show you guys. And then we'll talk about what we're using today. We're going to talk about this. But check this out. So if you guys do end up going to a regional, in fact, Ace, I may as well be talking to you specifically. Because I know Ace is going to NAIC, but Ace is not competing at NAIC. So for all of you that are in an Ace type of a boat, right? You guys are excited about the idea of big fan bases, communities of Pokemon fans, you know, ripping it up together at these regionals, but maybe you aren't sure if you want to compete. I, for the first time, tried outside events while I was in Atlanta. And bro, it is an entirely new way to experience regionals, in my opinion, because you guys, I mean, I'm sure most of you know, I posted in the Discord, Atlanta, another bummer, honestly. I have not managed to find my strong finish that I've been looking for yet this year. Doesn't mean we ain't going to keep chipping away. We're going to find it. No worries. NAIC might be our moment to shine. But after the event, you know, I was kind of bumming. I was kind of low, trying to rethink my plan, figure out what I'm going to change, what I'm going to do to get myself up on the horse. And in order to sort of snap myself out of it, me, JL, and Twar, and the other guy we were with, Jordy, actually, yeah, we all signed up for this. It was called the Chaos Cup, where you play 3 rounds, showdown ladder style, or like ladder style, best of 1, closed team sheet. You don't know what the opponent has. You just start playing the battle, you know, in team preview. But the team you use is random. They had a bunch of prepared rental codes that were all themed after like different colors. And so they just gave you a random, like kind of a nonsense themed team. And then you would battle somebody. And then after that round, you would switch and everybody got new rental codes. And then you would battle again, best of 1 closed team sheet. So it was called the Chaos Cup. It was truly chaotic. And it was a lot of fun as well. I also did a Pokemon Pocket I did a Pokemon Pocket event as well. I hadn't played Pokemon Pocket in like a ridiculous amount of time, but my boy John Luke, my boy Twar and Jordy, you know, they hooked your boy up with all of the right cards and juice. Okay, there was nothing on the screen there. I was just gonna flash the Pocket stuff. They hooked me up with some cards, and I went undefeated in the Pocket tournament. I won all 3 rounds and got a bunch of plushies. So like, not only do you get to play these like low stakes, silly, ridiculous games at the event, but on top of that, like, you pay $15 for like an entry fee into this event just to play. And if you do well, you win at least 1 or 2 games, you can like clean up with multiple plushies, right? So Ace, when you go to NAIC, sign up for the side events, bro. Bring your Switch, you'll get random rental codes, and if you can scrap a win or 2, you'll walk home with plushies to boot. Yes. Yo, Cast Cup was super fun. So that's what this green nonsense is. All right, what are we talking about? Yo, Jimmy says DM me wherever. Yeah, I have a couple of ideas I need to talk to Jimmy about. I'm gonna make some notes. Yeah. Okay. I got mad when Get got 4 double protects on me in practice. I know, bro. My boy JL is constantly being punished by the gods of RNG. We were prepping the other day, and I ripped 4 double protects in 1 best of 3 set. That was really funny. We haven't repaired the relationship since. We probably won't repair the relationship. NAIC competitor here. Good. I'll get to touch base with Jimmy then at NAIC. Says that, but won the Pocket side event. Can't believe it's almost been a year since I brought Wigglytuff to NAIC. Yeah, that was great. Secret Pocket Master. Do the side events. That sounds fun, not gonna lie. I hear of a plushie from me storm. Yo, yes, check it out. Dun, 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 dun. This is John Luke's reward for making day 2. If I haven't shouted that out already in the channel, our friend of the channel, JL, check his channel. I'll put a link in the description. That man made day 2 on his 3rd event, and he did so with a couple of key Hurricane rainless hits. So we had to celebrate with a Pelipper plushie, which I will be bringing to Milwaukee. There's that. Also, ain't nobody better forget about Crobat Tuesday. Ain't nobody better forget about Crobat Tuesday. That's coming up. All right, there. That's all my non-gameplay nonsense. Okay, so let's talk about the team, chat. Let's talk about the team. So this team got 4th place at a Victory Road tournament at the beginning of April. And it is something that I started to get pretty familiar with. Like, I've sort of come to terms with who I am as a player, okay? I've been watching more structured VGC content, like not just battles, but like learning, like finding channels that are smaller, but piloted by like pros who have really good insight and advice. And if I'm being honest with myself, I think the reason my progress has stagnated this year is because I've been practicing more. I have not been practicing different. So I have a couple of strategies I'm going to implement. I have systems that I'm working on. Hopefully this will bring results as we continue on our VGC journey. But for now, I'm comfortable saying that I think I still play like a rather beginner level player in terms of how I'm approaching games. And a really, really easy way to play that way, in my opinion, is I always am like, okay, just give me the fastest stuff on the board and I'll just start taking KOs, right? Like Hyper Offense Tailwind is like, in my opinion, one of the easiest concepts to pick up and understand. And that's where like my comfort is, because I think that I haven't approached the game in a way where I am comprehending more complicated endgame board states, win conditions that you're establishing early on. So I'm trying to implement all that stuff into my training now, but there's a part of me that cannot help but want to scratch at the itch of Hyper Offense Tailwind, and that is essentially what we have here today. Let me get some water, 1 sec. Wait, I missed something from Ree. What side events does Milwaukee have? Does anyone know? Yeah, but there's Ree, there's stuff like yeah, I'll hit you up with a list. I'll post, or maybe Ratsy, if you already found the link, maybe you could put that in the Discord so people could look at side events for Milwaukee. if you wouldn't mind, or I can do that afterwards. You know, if you've already lost the link, that's fine. I'll take care of it. But, you know, that would be cool for people to look at. Yeah, teaching him the ways of the sweaty balance player. Indeed. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much, Ratsy. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the meta, right? Right now in Regulation I, if you have been playing on ladder, you have noticed that Calyrex Shadow Rider is GD friggin' everywhere, right? It's the naturally fastest relevant mon in the format. I mean, there's Reg I, flitting around here and there. But for the most part, the mon to beat is Calyrex Shadow Rider. I also would say on some degree, I personally, maybe because I'm playing Hyper Offense Tailwind, have been struggling with like dedicated hard Trick Room modes. So we got to worry about that too. That being said, this is a Tailwind team with Chi-Yu. And that's because like all Chi-Yu right now are scarfed, and it makes Chi-Yu the new fastest thing in the format. I guess Scarf Landorus, or Booster Flutter. I mean, okay, so you want to talk about just base stats, it's Calyrex, right? But also Booster Flutter and Scarf Chi-Yu and Scarf Lando, those are the next three once you start giving them some items to boost things up. I personally have found Chi-Yu to be like extremely, extremely powerful into the format right now, right? Because Zamazenta's everywhere, boom, Overheat. You have Lunala everywhere as a support piece, boom, Dark Pulse, Snarl. You have a lot of Indeedee. There's a lot of Farigiraf. Like, Chi-Yu being super, super fast and having all this offense and like utility with Snarl is just like so crazy good. And then what's great is Lunala offers so much support with Electric Seed, which is an interesting little tech choice that we have here on the Big Bat. Yeah, this gives Lunala a defense boost in electric terrain, which allows it to sit there and spam Wide Guard and undo Trick Room from Calyrex Ice Rider a lot more effectively. Also, we have Terra Water there. Oh, 1 second. I just started kicking around my cords, and I think I unplugged my TV. LOL, 1 second. Okay, turning it back on. I can't see the screen. I'll look at this monitor. Sorry. I have a 3-screen setup, and I just unplugged one of them. Anyways, sorry. Storm moment, right? So Chi-Yu's felt really good into the format, and then Lunala Whimsicott allows you to do this, like, basically set up Tailwind or undo Trick Room. Like, hardly ever are you really intentionally going for a Trick Room play. I mean, with Sash Shifu, you kind of can, but for the most part, like, you're usually just setting up Trick Room and undoing Speed Control. It's like that's the two things that you're doing. Yeah, so the other partners are Miraidon as your hardest hitting mon in the format, really. So that's why it's cool to give him the Speed Control, right? So we give the hardest hitting mon the optimal speed. And then we also have Hands, just because Hands benefits so wonderfully from the Electric Tray. I mean, this thing is like another restricted when you have terrain up. So Mons to beat is the Zamazenta CSR balance stuff, which will be everywhere. That requires some kind of like cheeky Terra Ghost Chi-Yu, like instant, like destroy everything. Like you need to blow up pieces of their board fast, or they will just defensively outplay you. I don't think it's very easy for this team to outplay the Zamazenta CSR stuff, which is why I also wasn't super confident about finally deciding that this is what I was going to run in Milwaukee. So we'll see what we can do about it. We got to watch out for hard Trick Room. We got to watch out for blowing a hole through the defensive backbone of the Zamazenta Calyrex Shadow Rider. And we're going to try and maintain speed control best we can. Any questions, class? Are we good to continue? Who's ready to jump onto Regulation I ladder? Man, it's been too long since I've been streaming. I feel like I've lost my pacing. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm just I'm like way more jittery than normal. We're just rambling here, chat. We're rambling. Chi-Yu feels busted. I absolutely agree with you. Chi-Yu feels very, very good. Lunala might get in prison. I like Wide Guard and Trick Room a lot more, personally. Wide Guard is like really helpful against like Kyogre and stuff like that. Finally! No more random stuff. We actually get to be on ladder and fight like real people and not just like complete nonsense. Yay! Let's jump right into it. Also, Mirai Nala. So I don't know if you guys, Instant is my child, no other fire dark type. Have to go. Enjoy your comeback, bro. Yo, thank you, Pokedigger BF. Thank you for coming out, homie. So wonderful to see you, bud. Have a good night. Anyways, Mirai Nala, terrible name, right? This is Future Moon for real. That's what this team name is. Future Moon. Okay. Snarl Miss, Overheat Miss, Heat Wave Miss. Where are the glasses for my giant eyeballed fish? Digivol. All right, Digivol. What do we got? Honestly, similar team, which, kind of a problem. So we can play to a Lunala endgame here. Right? Because, Electric Seed Lunala with Wide Guard spam. Like, once we get the Chi-Yu out of the way, once the Chi-Yu is taken care of, then we can, we gotta check the stats on this, because this is gonna be different. Okay, so this is max speed modest. What about the Shifu? This is max speed adamant. I think Brian is min speed, right? That's min speed, min speed, min speed. And this, oh, that's modest. Okay. We gotta find the right pressure here. This is gonna be kind of tricky. It's probably just like match their speed stat and then like volt switch out on the Calyrex. And then we want to bring, we're going to try the Lunala endgame once we've cleared out the Chi-Yu. It probably means we want Brian as well. I mean, if we're leading Miraidon, like, we should be able to get, like, to just switch out into hands and then start ripping things up. All right, Digivol, let's do it, buddy. Thank you for being my first game on ladder. Let's see what we can rip up. Okay, Indeedee Calyrex. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we didn't spot this mode earlier. How do we want to take care of this? Well, what's cool is Lunala can totally wall this out. I'm thinking we want to start out with a light screen and a switch. The issue is we don't have we didn't bring Chi-Yu. Maybe we should have had Chi-Yu over Eisenhand would be better. How do we play out of this then? We can Volt Switch into Lunala and then pivot in Eisenhand and just be wide guarding and then chip through the Indeedee. Let's do that. So we'll Volt Switch out on the Calyrex. Uh-oh. Watch this be like Helping Hand Terra Psychic. Let's see. Stellar Psychic. Oh, just Ghost. Helping Hand Ghost? I'm not super upset about that. I mean, again, Lunala totally walls this out with the terrain up. So we'll set up the screen. There's a chance we still die to this. Let's see. I mean, is it bulky Mirai? It is. So we do manage to live that, which is really nice. Yeah, that's wonderful. So we're gonna go Lunala here. Beautiful. I think we just Tailwind. What do we? Terra Water. Thing is, we could Trick Room. I think we Wide Guard. I think we Wide Guard and go hands. because we have screens up. Like, hands should eat psychics from Indeedee or whatever their offensive move of choice is. And unless it's disable Calyrex, then I don't think they can do anything about this. That's fine, right? Oh, what? Oh, okay. That's very good to know. It does nothing to hands, though. That's hilarious. Dude, this is the fattest hands of your entire life. In that case, I think we Heavy Slam and Terra Water Trick Room. Right? I think, no, we Heavy Slam and we Terra Water Wide Guard. All right, who's coming in? Koraidon's in? Man, I really would love to get a Trick Room up. I wonder how we can accomplish that. So defense boost looks really good on Lunala now. Maybe it would have been good to get a Tailwind up. Let winds go down. So we don't think there's Chi-Yu. Okay. Just keep spamming Wide Guard. So let's Shadow Ball over like Encore or anything. Yo, what up, Pete? Holy crap. I have no idea why he would target the Iron Hands. I'm not complaining, though. I'm trying to think here. Do we go Miraidon and... no, we don't want to... they have the terrain still. I think Lunala needs to take a KO here. I think Shadow Ball plus Flare Blitz doesn't do it. So I think we'll go Drain Punch into Koraidon and we will Moongeist to Calyrex. Yeah, sure. Why not, man? My God, we still chunked that so nicely. Yeah, but now we can set up Trick Room. I'm not gonna lie, this guy had me pinned and I don't think is playing very well because yeah, that Shadow Ball should have blown up Lunala. Alright, we'll take it. Yeah, dude, Terra Normal Lunala would be amazing. Yeah, we definitely need to get our Electric Seed up and then also get Eisenhand's attack back online because it's quite low at the moment. Oh, it's Ogerpon in the back. Yeah, that's less good, obviously. Because I guarantee, man, he has everything. You know what? I bet there's a world where if they don't... You think there's a world where we ever live with the defense boost? I say we go for it. We still have Tailwind. We still have Tailwind in the back, although this is kind of an all or nothing play, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get our defense boost up. Let's see what happens. All right, so he takes the Miraidon, but we have terrain back online. So we can fake out and stuff, which is really cool. Here's the cut. Oh, he just clicks Cudgel. Don't crit. It looked like it might have been a crit. That was a lot of damage. Okay. So now we have plays. No more light screen is fine. It's only physical attack. Now we have plays. Where are we at on that Koraidon? Do you think Lunala can knock out Koraidon? How much time we got? 40 seconds? We gotta get this damage calculator online. So Lunala, Moongeist Beam into a standard no bulk clear amulet. Koraidon will do 55. Okay. So our play is always fake out Ogerpon, Moongeist the Koraidon, and this will either take a cake. That's fine. It's probably a double protect. It's probably a double protect, right? It's not. Okay, so we take the Koraidon. Okay. So now both restricteds are off the board. It's just Indeedee Ogerpon. It's just double redirectors. Yo, we will take that. I think bro is throwing. I don't know what's going on here. We'll take the warm-up game. So we only have a couple of turns left of Trick Room. I think Drain Punch plus Psyshock into Ogerpon is the play. And we just let them we let them redirect it into Indeedee. I clicked Psyshock, right? Tell me I didn't click Moongeist Beam like a freaking moron. Okay, you know, that's something. I'll take it. How much does this do? All right, so one more Drain Punch. Whoa! Whoa! I'm not gonna lie, it's looking spooky still. Two turns left of Trick Room. I think this is bulky wins though. It is. I think we... Ooh, boy. Power Whip needs to miss. I mean, Psyshock needs to kill. There's a lot that needs to go right here. Psyshock kill. Come on, man! Bruh! That was brutal! What is this guy doing? I think it doesn't matter, right? Because he can just protect now. This guy's got to be trolling. No, because he can just do this. He just protects through. And now it's now Twisted Dimensions are over. What up, Mel's? Welcome to the beginning of Regulation I Ladder. Oh, and he gets it. All right. There we go. That's the first game of ladder. Not a win, but also, in my opinion, that's all because we just didn't lead we didn't remember to bring Chi-Yu into a potential really scary early turn, right? Rest in P. Bro landed every single Power Whip. Youch! All right, well, bro, in my opinion, this is the nature of Reg I, man. These are some of the hard teams you got to beat. And this is also why I'm not on this team for Milwaukee. This is why we're playing something else. But let's jump back into it. We'll do Ogerpon. We'll switch it up. I know my boy JL will appreciate this. SMH. I'm on Ace's side. Power Whip is supposed to miss. It's not supposed to land that much. Okay, look at this, bro. E4 spam Palkia, E4 spam Palkia Ho-Oh. All right, let's try and use our new framework for battle here. So I think Chi-Yu up front looks amazing. We can snarl the Palkia. We can snarl the Indeedee. We can snarl the Crown. We can Terra Ghost in front of the Incineroar. We don't have Power Herb, but they don't have... And if they go Terra Grass, then Water Border can blow up the can blow up the Ho-Oh, right? I think we can pressure with Surging Strikes plus Heat Wave. And what's like a worst case scenario? They make the Ho-Oh super powerful, and then we go you and you. No sun, so. And we are faster than Palkia, right? How fast is Palkia? Ooh. So max speed Palkia can outspeed Miraidon. We got to remember that. Yes. There's a Palkia. Where's Low-Res? I love these nicknames, Brian. It's not my team, Mel's. This is a team I'm borrowing. Yeah, that's kind of what we figured was going to happen. Now the question is this Ogerpon how much can Chi-Yu do to this Ogerpon? Right? Heat Wave can do 60, and then Ursh can do how much? Like an Aqua Jet. 27? Because I'm okay if he knocks out Chi-Yu, because we will take his restricted if he chooses to go down that path. And if he doesn't, then we'll get our whims in. Okay, or he goes Water Dragon and just completely walls out this play. Yeah, that's pretty freaking good. That's definitely no bulk Ogerpon. So Chi-Yu goes down. How bad is this? Shockingly, I don't know how bad this is, actually. Like, I know we're doing nothing to Palkia, but what does he do against Terra Fairy Miraidon now? Like, what does he do against Terra Fairy Miraidon with Ursh? Because what does he have in the... What's his other restricted? It's just Ho-Oh? What does he do now? Because he can always Spatial Rend the Miraidon, but I don't think if he goes for, like, Hydro Pump, he'll get the KO. Maybe it's Terra Water. That would be pretty bad. I think we'll still KO, though. Dude, this thing is so huge. Yeah, you're right. Origin Palkia is crazy. This thing is just massive. You know what they say? The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Let's knock this boy out. Oh, we're faster, too. It's not max speed. So it'll just drop here. All right. That crit absolutely did not matter. And then we covered for a Terra with Surging Strikes, but it's not necessary. And now Redirection is gone, so I'm pretty sure Urshifu just eats. Yeah, hard swapping the Ho-Oh was not great there for him. Because now I think we're faster than everything. We just completely destroyed this endgame. See, this is better Hyper Offense. Indeedy. Okay. Sure, man. Whatever you want to do. It does appear to be Rocky Helmet and DD. He didn't Terra yet. I think we want to go Whims here because we can match their Tailwind, and if he just goes like Brave Bird into our Ursh, like it would really be bad if it was Rocky Helmet Whims or Rocky Helmet Indeedee. Terra Grass. Really? We don't talk about the first game, JL. First game was a loss, JL. It was literally like your team, like CSR, Koraidon, and DD. Yeah, he definitely does. Okay. That's interesting. How does this go? Because he can Sacred Fire again. He can Sacred Fire again. Maybe we do this. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm so sorry, my guy. I'm glad I didn't say any more. That was me just being a complete distracted moron. I am very sorry about that. I'm going to need to text you a lot of sweet nothings to make up for that. I think we got to do... Oh, shh. I think we got to do this. Because I want the electric terrain back. Jeez, that's doing a ton. Burn would suck. Okay. I think we detect and maybe we go Miraidon and Encore. That way we can close combat this Ho. This is like a weirdly complicated board, actually. Let's see. Because Miraidon is already really out of position without this, with the Trick Room. We now live the Psychic. And he kind of has to choose now, right? Yo, Darth is here! Yo, what up, Darth? Yes, I did. Ace, I did that because Brave Bird will kill Urshifu, and this Ho-Oh is slower under Trick Room. Yeah, I'm okay with burning Ursh because, oh my god, yeah, Darth, it is a long day for you. Because now we can gleam and... Well, I think we have to make a read here. No, he always goes after... He always goes after the Ho-Oh here. Or the, he always goes after the Miraidon here because he can't kill Urshifu with anything else. So we gotta do this. We should live now, right? We need to live this. Oh, come on! I took your terrain away. Ah! What is going on here, man? Yo, what up, Feral Wolf? JT being crafty. All right, man. Let me tell you, this has been this has been what's been going on with me in the format. This is why we're not bringing this team. It's been hard. It has been brutal. Bro got too fancy with it. Trying to pivot, trying to go for Encore. I know. We're gonna find it eventually. Hold on. So now what was wrong with that game? We did not put good effort into the fact that that Palkia coming in could just destroy our luck. Additionally, we could have Surging Striked the Ogerpon, shifted out the Chi-Yu, and then maybe gone for an Aqua Jet the following turn. Although they had the terrain as well. I'm not gonna lie, my attention is just so fractured. Give me a second to adjust the streaming again. We'll find wins. I love my Iron Hands. I only use her in raids though. I'm not good at the paradoxes and don't like legends. Iron Hands is very, very lovable. Okay, Miraidon and Groudon. Double Don. Don. With Intimidate Fake Out. All right, give me a second here to analyze. So they have more. They have Scovillain. They have Scovillain. They have Whims. They have all kinds of stuff. So I'm not gonna lie. How do we play around this? Because that fake out will be very annoying. Like, fake out Precipice Blades will be very annoying. Which means we would have to do this for wide guard support. I just don't want to play 50-50s without our own Whims. Like, it would suck to just take Dazzling Gleams really early. But we also can't punish the Groudon very much without, like, a Draco. I think it, weirdly enough, has to be this. We can bring in Whims afterwards. That was me just not thinking fast enough. I think those 4 are fine. I probably would have wanted something other than Ursh, but... Big issue is not pressuring harder after double KO. Yeah. Timer, Storm, timer! This will be a recurring issue. It's been 3 weeks since I streamed. You're gonna have to work through all the old rusty parts of my personality. Okay, they just lead frickin' wackadoo. Well, this is interesting because we're definitely like under pressure right away. I'm thinking Lunala is more important here. We can't protect. I think we have to tear this Lunala right away and just go after the Hitmontop. And then I think we got maybe we bring... I think we go after the Hitmontop and we try and Volt Switch out on the Gambit. And then next turn, to avoid the Sucker Punch KOing the Miraidon, we have to go into Ursh. Right? Yeah, you're right, Jimmy. Yeah, I did not. You're right. I dropped all of my momentum and gave them the Trick Room opportunity. Okay, so fake out Terra Dark, like move into Miraidon is the play from them. How much does this do? You should do a good chunk. Wow. Okay, that's Sash. Yeah, straight up to Sash. That's cool. All right, ideally here they go after the Lunala. They do. But like, that would have been way worse into Miraidon. And now we're in a very good position. Because we can shock and switch. And I will eat a Sucker Punch. I'm okay with that. Weakness policy. Weakness policy. Oh my god. Is this Terra Dark Sucker Punch weakness policy going into my Miraidon right now? What is on ladder, bro? It's crazy! This is totally KOing. That's insane. Gotta respect the hustle. Oh my god, that's so funny. Alright, Hitmontop is gone. Wow, in no world did I see that happening. All right, so we can go Ursh now. Because we have double electric weaknesses to worry about. Honestly, we have a lot to worry about here. But we're absolutely going into whims and close combating this Gambit. Because I don't think we have a play outside of this. I mean, we got our defense boost, but we got to give it up. We need wide guard in the back. Plus, we can... Okay, so Sucker Punch does nothing, and we live this for sure because we're a sash. So that's nice. Sucker does nothing. This should KO. And then it's Groudon. And luckily, Whims resists all of this. Okay, down, down, down. Let's see here. So here it is. It's not Discharge. He's locked into Electro Drift the rest of the game. But this is a problem. Because Heat Crash also goes pretty crazy here, right? In fact, it's probably Heat Crash, right? In which case, we have to set up a Tailwind and close combat here, and then Moongeist. Question is, can Lunala win the 1v2 with speed support? So there goes Ursh. Because this is definitely Heat Crash, and this just bye-bye wins. Then we have to play weird wide guard Precipice Blade games, right? Let's see. Love the shiny Groudon. That thing looks so good. Dude, shiny Groudon is like one of the best shiny legendaries in my opinion. Because we just Moongeist here. We have to. What? It had Protect this whole time? Does Precipice miss? We need like a Precipice miss. No. Oh my god, it does so much. Holy shit, that's so insane. All right, we're praying on a miss. Y'all think we have it, chat? Son of a... There goes Moongeist Beam. Because now we could have like, if it didn't have Protect, then right here we can be wide guarding. Oh, he lands it. Oh my god. 0-3, baby. Quite literally, the worst possible hope I could have had for stream going into today. Taking triple loss at the start of our ladder run. Maybe the real choice specs were the friends they made along the way. Yeah, where the heck were the specs for that Miraidon? What's funny is we couldn't tell because it was just going after water targets. We're going 0-3 on day one. It's a warm-up stream. We'll have to make up for this. We'll have to make up for this by going double stream next week. How about that? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It does not feel good to be back. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with me, man, but I have really been struggling into the double restricted stuff. It has felt very difficult for me to get a handle on. Dear RCs, have mercy. I've done third theater for a long time. This is a good sign. It just means that the Milwaukee team is the real sauce. Thanks, JT. I like what John Luke is saying. This is the disaster. John Luke, I assume you're referencing this is the disaster the night before so that the actual performance goes well. I respect it. All right, hold on. Let me try and do my new strategy, my new math. So, what is their win condition here? Nope, that's not right. What is our win condition? Our win condition is Calyrex Sash chipped. Miraidon healthy. Drift. So we have to chip a lot in the early game. And we need our Miraidon healthy in the back with Tailwind. Can we Volt Switch out safely? We can. We can Volt Switch out very safely. Also, though, we can kind of steamroll here, right? With, like, Chi-Yu up front. Let's do this. And we'll bring Chi-Yu. And what else do we need to enable? I see the timer. I see the timer. Don't worry. Well, if Tailwind is going up, then we can bring Ursh pretty safely and go through the screens. Okay, let's try this. I'm feeling a win here, chat. I'm feeling a win. I gotta stop letting myself get perturbed by the fact that that I will be forever learning and that losses are gonna happen. I'm over it, man. Interesting. Is there a world where he is clicking Trick Room right now? Because I'm wondering if we're in a safe position to bring in Chi-Yu here. And then we can certainly eat one play rough, right? No way does Zacian just straight up KO, right? It does not. Because I think losing speed control is pretty terrible. And then this puts us in a position to pressure the Zacian next turn. Terra Ground. We should still live that. Already losing my win con here. This is okay. That's worse. Also expected that to be a possibility. How does Chi-Yu look into this station? Okay. Man, what in the heck Frig has Protect, bro? Never have I ever seen a single Frigorap with Protect on ladder. So this should two-shot both. Whoa, that's a especially bulky Frig. Okay, good. We get that call right. Sure! Crit my Chi-Yu. See if I care. How does Aqua Jet look in the face of? We're quickly losing our win condition. Aqua Jet is not doing enough. So we need whims here. Wait, Aqua Jet might do enough. No way do they set up Tailwind or Trick Room, right? Oh, man, we can't Aqua Jet, right? Bro, we have to Tailwind? This sucks. I mean, I don't know what we do here. If they... I mean... Because I don't... Yeah, I don't think you ever protect there. You just click Trick Room and go for offense. And I'm not fast enough and I can't Aqua Jet. Okay. So this is like a weird non-Trick Room Farig set. This isn't unplayable here, that's for sure. Oh, he's gonna stall out the Trick Room, the Tailwind. That's his win con. Two turns of terrain. 3 turns of Tailwind. I think we Moonblast and Dazzling Gleam. Expecting a double protect. Yeah, it's just, again, I don't think we can afford to take any... We can't afford to take any damage on Miraidon here. Like, that's worse if I go for Light Screen and then Miraidon gets crit and brought down to like 30%. Right? That's worse. Yeah, I cannot Encore them into Protect because of Farig. But now we just make the same play. Right? We just make the same exact play. The only trick is we need to kill Farig here. Okay. I don't know, man. That Farig was so bulky. I would not have been shocked if it... I mean, taking the Key Wave at less than 50, that feels crazy to me. How many Frigs do that? Okay, Chad, I think we finally found our first win. They're secretly Sap Sipper. I don't know if we were ever totally out of this, Ace. You can't Aqua Jet. You can't Aqua Jet. Thank you, John Luke. I just saw your very nice message up there. Secretly Sap Sipper. Yeah. Yeah, because, right, now if they protect, it's over. 1 turn of Tailwind. Moonblast. This should KO. This totally KOs. Single target specs, come on. Oh my god. Well, if it's Life Orb, they die. Oh, we got, it doesn't matter. Because this never oh, so it was Life Orb. Woo! Okay. Good God. Even that was a tight one. All right, let's keep it running. We finally got our momentum. We found our footing. Let's keep it up. Let's keep pushing, chat. Keep finding our dubs. We'll go for a couple more games. We've only been for an hour. Man, I started late. Did I just hit quit? What's going on? Oh, my controller is stuck. What? Okay, sorry. We're back in it. Look at that. We got some chip. 1 in 3. Good God. All right. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of random best of 1 variants. Bro, that Mach Punch Terra Dart weakness policy, bro, that was spicy. Can't be mad at that. Yo, I just want to say one more time, thank you guys for coming back. JT, John Luke, Ace, Mel's, Darth, Ratsy. Y'all are the best. It's been weeks. I think Jimmy's even still here. All right. Tom, thank you for providing me with a, oh, they all pop off. Tom, thank you for providing me with a hard trigger match. So our win con here is either... What's our win con here? I think this looks cool because it forces them to fake out. And then, weirdly enough, I think this is important with this and this. We certainly don't want Tailwind, and we certainly don't want to deal with Armor Tail blocking Encores and stuff. I think Chi-Yu is kind of out of position. Like if they go Terra Fire or Terra Water on the Calyrex, and we have to go Terra Ghost to dodge the fake out, then like we get nothing out of it. So I think setting up the terrain for Iron Hands and Lunala in the back and trying to make an aggressive trade turn 1 will be our optimal position here. I'm expecting instant Calyrex. I'm pretty okay with this. Because we might lose Sash on Shifu. But I'm thinking we just go Drift here and Strikes here. Because if they fake out the Ursh, then we probably pick up the KO and Frig. Maybe we Draco, because if they're Terra Ground for whatever God knows why reason, then that would be just terrible. So I think we Draco. And then we Surging, because I want to just switch in hands, but if for whatever reason they fake out Urshifu, then we get like almost nothing out of the turn. See? This is what I'm talking about. I almost... Is that kill? What the... It's Sash, bro! What? Okay. That's crazy. Well, I'll tell you what. Urshifu or Instant is enemy number 1 here because Lunala is our main way to box out this Calyrex. We need damage on this thing. But also Foul Play is terrible here. I don't think they can KO Miraidon right now. I kind of want their Frig gone. We don't have a defensive Terra here is the issue. I don't know. I just don't want to lose Ursh right now. I'm expecting Parting Shot from the Instant. Also, whoa, is their Instant faster than their Frig? So here comes Callie. Oh, it's Torkoal. Does that change our game plan? I don't know if it does. I feel like we just go hard in the paint against Instant, right? Oh, this Terrifier is going to hurt. That's for dang sure. How terrible is this, really? I mean, Instant better pivot out here. I don't know, bro. Like, if he clicks knockoff here, he might lose the game. I think that's a losing play. I think that is a losing play. Here's why, chat. Here is why. All right, we gotta do some calcs here. I gotta see Iron Hands in the terrain versus Incin. All reliable, no intimidate drop. Yeah, Drain Punch has a chance to just straight up Oko here. But that's a lot of attack. What is the attack on this? 198? Oh, this thing's dropping for sure. So we just Drain Punch and Wide Guard. Right? There's the Eruption. And then this should kill. Okay. So that thing is locked, which means all he can do now, if this is the Calyrex, which we assume it is, yeah, is click high horsepower. And we have completely boxed him in now because we haven't burned our Terra yet either. So we just low kick and continue to wide guard. He is locked into it. Again, he has to click high horsepower. And none of that is super. We two-hit KO him with low kick. Locked, chat. This game is locked. Iron Punch. Locked and loaded, baby. Locked and loaded. I know you guys were hungry for some dubs. Let me... Oh, what the hell? Oh, my God. No way. That's okay. Twisted Dimensions have returned normal. Electricity is gone. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. This is a problem. You think so? I tend to agree with you. What is this Calyrex going to do except high horsepower again? Yeah, let's blow up this Torkoal. This Calyrex can only horsepower. LOL. Finally, a little luck in our favor. That's what I'm talking about. Why not swing the pendulum the other way for a little bit? What do y'all say? Oh, and we're faster too. That's because he said he must be setting up Trick Room. Boom! Lunala can just be like, yo, I got this, Captain. Darth, you're absolutely right. Lunala just absolutely eats this up. Also, this guy is confused. He thinks that that can do anything for him, but our Iron Hands is super slow. Slow hands. All right, we'll take it. So there you go. Sorry, the beginning of these stream matches were a little bit rough, but allow me to demonstrate what this hyper speedy team does against Calyrex Trick Room. It does this. Pretty solid. It's like it's 2-3 low res. We started out lost, but it was against weird stuff. It was like there was like No, one of the game. Well, I can't even remember. One of the games was Mach Punch, Weakness Policy, Terra Dark, Sucker Punch, King Gambit. That was some extreme best of one cheese. I would say the first game I just lost pretty straight up. It was just a good match, and he wasn't even playing that optimally. And then there was one other that was weird. I don't know. I shouldn't really blame this. JL was being really sweet about it, but I think that there's room to say that this should be 3-2. You know, if we account for some random closed team sheet cheese. All right, let's see. Miraidon Kyogre. And we have Iron Treads. And we have Tornadus. Okay. We win, and thank you, Darth. I mean, I'm liable to lead Wims and Chi-Yu. And then these two in the back. How bad is this? We don't really have a lot for the Treads. And I feel like the Treads is coming. We need Wide Guard. We need our damage. Is Chi-Yu not the move early on? I'm just thinking maybe Chi-Yu's not the move. Maybe Chi-Yu doesn't make any sense. What am I thinking? I think actually this is this order. I just thought Snarl could be good, but like into their Miraidon and Kyogre, but I think I'd rather rip this. Yo, what up, Blue Raptor Dog? It has been a hot minute, brother. I've been good, man. I just had a series of inconvenient events take up my time, but it's good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming back, bro. We will be back to normal schedule now. We might, okay, sorry. I don't know what happened to my brain there. I'm making a promise to the 10 of you in here. We will stream twice next week because we've been gone for like 2 or 3. Probably not Monday, but maybe like Wednesday, Friday or something like that. Wednesday, Saturday. We'll stream twice next week. See, this is good. Super busy with work and school. You know what? It can get that way, man. Work and school can consume you. I'm glad to see you here. Hopefully relaxing a bit with Hype Stream. Okay, so they don't have Tornadus out. I think we have to Tailwind. I think we Tailwind and Surging here. Because they can do this. They can go Terra Ghost. Oh. Dazzling Gleam? What in the heck is happening? Okay. Confuse. Confusion. What is about to happen? Oh, is it Parabolic Charge? Like, IMO? That was not even... Oh, it is Parabolic Charge. Like, in my opinion, we probably should have close combated there. Well, I mean, if he's going for Parabolic Charge, then this makes sense. Man, this is coming to a really intense, speedy endgame here. Let's see. How much does Stellar Ursh do? Mirai. Close combat's gonna do a ton. And then I feel like Miraidon Lunala cleans up the Kyogre in the back, right? I think we just Moonblast and do we even need do we do like 65? We probably do. Yeah, I mean, ain't no way. I'm okay with that. I don't think we need to change our Terra in the back. We have Wide Guard and a Dragon type. It'd be kind of interesting if he protected the Miraidon here. Let's see. Crusadia, my boy! Yo, haven't been streaming quite a long time. Weren't you going to Milwaukee? I am going to Milwaukee, but I'm not leaving till tomorrow. Yes, it has been a while, bro. It's not just you missing them. There have not been streams for like 2 weeks. That's bold. That is a bold thing to protect in front of my Ursh. Hold on, Crusadia. I'll catch up in a second. I need to shotgun this Miraidon out of the sky. Hold the sidearm. Not a shotgun. I'm probably not allowed to do that on stream, but what done is done. Anyways, yes, I will be at Milwaukee this weekend. Probably leading tomorrow morning. Well, Darth, she can, yes. She does not need to worry about Encore, but also she does need to worry about close combat just going straight through the protect. That's kind of what I was talking about. Confusion. I mean, how many turns of Tailwind are left? 2? All right. I say we light screen and CC the Sarina. Well, if it's Scarf Ogre, that could be bad. I just know that this Sarina could carry triple axle, and they can protect through the last turn of Tailwind, and then if they're faster than our Lunala, they could straight up KO the... You know what? I say this is the right play. We need this thing gone. It's gonna be tight. Okay, good. Yeah, so what I was worried about there was if I set up a light screen and then I chunk the Kyogre, yeah, and let's say it's this, like Scarf Origin Pulse, then they protect the next turn, Tailwind is offline. Well, then we just double the Kyogre. I don't know, I think both lines are okay. Oh, wow, yeah, you might be right. Strikes actually might be more damage. That's crazy. But at this point, like, have they Terra'd? I don't think they have, right? Because it was Sarina, Wims, or no, Sarina. What was their team even? Oh yeah, they went Terra Electric. Oh, okay, so this is like mega over. So we just like wide guard and drift. Oh, we don't even wide guard, do we? I think we Psy Shock. Well, I'm trying to think what happens here. Like, they don't survive this, right? It shouldn't matter. What's more optimal? Like, in a world where it's Sash Kyogre and they Ice Beam the Miraidon, it doesn't matter. I think we just double this. It's just over. All right, I gotta look at that calc. So versus Sarina in the rain with Stellar Boost. Strikes does 87. Close combat does... Actually, that's crazy. The calc is exactly the same, JL. Close combat and surging are exactly the same, which means surging is the right choice. But that's funny. The damage output is actually even, but you'd rather not have the defense drops. Wow, that's crazy. All right, there we go. 3-3, right? I think. There we go. We found our footing, chat. 3-3. I don't know what was going on earlier in the day. Where's my goofy beat? Okay, we'll do Kieran. Third W. We're climbing our way back out of this. Let's see if maybe we can hit Master Ball before the night's over. What time is it? 8:50? Actually, this might need to be our last game. I still have to pack. I got guests. I got stuff to do. I'm so sorry to just drop it like that, but this might have to be our last game. Okay. So let's see here. Started off rough and we come back. Yes, we did, Ace. That is the way to do it, man. Relentless effort, grit, perseverance. Okay. So, hour and a half, that's a good amount of stream time. I kind of want to do like a really weird play. Like this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, we're going for it. I was trying to find a line that allows me to cover for Farigiraf Volt switching out. Or, I mean, Volt switch on Miraidon, Trick Room Farigiraf, that also didn't lose to Fake Out. So we'll see. Darth, that was a goated reference, bro. That is so funny, man. I wonder how Snarl Moongeist Beam does here. Terra Ghost, Snarl Moongeist Beam. This gets punished by Volt Switch into Farig. Let's see what he does. I'm looking for organs, Darth. You have it. You got it right. Anyone else get that reference? You guys are probably all too young. Maybe JL gets it. So special attack drop on Mirai is cool, because we can do that again next turn. We live now, notably. Brig. Inzen. Huh. How much does... I think we're getting a... Oh, wild charge. Never mind. I thought we were going to get out of that turn unscathed. We probably have to shift now. I'm not looking at their team nearly enough. Okay, so we know it's probably Cal Ice in the back. I mean... Is it just knock off into this slot? I don't know what happened. This is weirdly enough not super terrible. Because actually another... Crazy. Probably predicting a switch. Haha! You can't account for me running out of time though, can you? LMAO, we're here! Timer storm timer. There's the Cal Ice. More wild charge? Just crazy how well we take that. And how well that Iron Hands does not take that. No Terra yet, which means it's probably the Calyrex is doing the Terra. I think we gotta do this. I think we gotta save Chi-Yu for later. Well, I love how we didn't get to choose our Pokemon or our turn 2 leads. Show me Terra Fire. Poison. Okay. With your goofy, have the faith, keep the faith, Ace. This is winnable. So, what? Come on, Lunala. I really needed that to be around for Wide Guard the next turn. He does set up the Trick Room. I think we lose, chat. I think Lunala dying there is an instant loss. Man, we might need to end on one more game. This was brutal. Because it's just, he just clicks Fake Out and Glacial. And my man's got this one locked up. You're right, I believe. I love that. I believe. Hands lives, Lunala dies. I no longer believe. Good God. All right, this game was totally fumbled. We'll play one more. We'll do one last game to end the night. We got to end on a stronger note than this. I wish I didn't believe. Yeah, this is how chat wins. Keep playing games. Willow miss. We tank 2 Glacial Lances. Okay, we tank 2. There's a Miraidon in the back. All right, I'm not playing this game out. Let's do another one. I'm sorry, guys. I fumbled the bag like 9 times there. We did not pick our team preview. We did not pick our third move. I also did not check what was in the back, and I just moongeisted into instant. This was a dog shit game. Keep playing games. That was brutal. All right, one more. We'll rip one more. For the people. For the kids at home. Let's get out of here. My opponent can literally just like attack each other, and I probably will still lose to Burn now. They can actively attack each other, and I might still lose the game. We're out of here. All right. Honestly, this is good. I haven't played on cart since Atlanta. So it's good to get these terrible losses, adjustment to checking the teams out of the way now. I'm so used to Showdown. You just flick your little eyes up to the corner of the screen. Oh, they have an instant in the back. Also, to be clear, man, usually I use Meteor Beam. The seed is harder to position. All right, let's steal one game on Ultra Ball, and then we'll call it a night. Back to Petra Run. Back to BB League Elite Four is what I meant to say. Let's do it. And the burn was harsh. It was harsh. Okay. Yo! Zacian Zamazenta? How cool. And by how cool, I mean Doggo Squad, Double Doggo, coaching Zam. Is Lunala good here? Kind of tempted to believe that Iron Hands is a better call. Play Rough is pretty bad. We'll go Lunala. All right, Chat a Million, this is our last game of the night. Let's let it rip. We'll break even at least. We'll break even at least. All right, Jacob, get ready to feel the wrath of Miraidon Lunala. The bold haircut. That's a haircut that says something about a person. The haircut that says, I'm gonna go Tailwind Rillaboom and shock you. No fake out coming, right? We can encore. I mean, he wants this Chi-Yu gone, right? This Chi-Yu is like a nightmare for him. See, but Bleakwind Storm won't KO him. He can taunt us now. I don't want to go Terra Dark. I think we go for the Encore and the Heat Wave anyways. Like, Rain Dance U-Turn would be not great. What do we play against Rain Dance U-Turn? Who does he U-turn out into? Another Steel type? All right, let's do it. We Encore him into Rain Dance and we Heat Wave right now. Maybe we fish for burns. Oh. Is he just ripping Bleakwind Woodhammer? I mean, this has got to be Rain Dance though, right? Okay. U-turn. Yeah, Encore fails. Heat Wave goes off. Rillaboom misses. Perfect. That was a nice chunk of Torn. Woodhammer. Woo, doggy. Well, we know what's happening now. I was gonna light screen, but what do we do here? Should have encored the Rillaboom, apparently. The Bleakwind will clean up. I think we got to Moonblast and go Miraidon. We got to remember the Lunala endgame. We got to break through this so that Lunala can stall out the endgame. Because, like, +1 Lunala goes pretty crazy into Zacian Zamazenta. Especially if we can stall out this rain. We live. So Wims lives. That's huge. That's, like, very huge. Yeah, that's even bigger there. Is Torn not dying? Is Torn not going down here? One turn left of Tailwind. This is perfect. We'll Encore you into Glide, and we Dazzling Gleam. No, we Volt Switch. Right? Or how do we do this? Encore into Glide and switch out on the Torn. Who comes in on this? Oh, he dropped one of the two. That's crazy, because I almost clicked Dazzling Gleam there. That changes the end game a lot. Because Glide isn't going to be enough to KO Whims. Tailwind is gone. Their Tailwind is gone. It's got to be Zacian in the back. All he can do is Glide. I say we Light Screen here. Do we Moongeist the Bolt? Or do we hit the Rillaboom expecting it to swap? I mean, the Rillaboom would love to swap here. I think the Lunala has enough bulk that we can afford to get this wrong. Okay, so no swap. What's going to happen with the Raging Bolt? Probably just Thunderbolt. I mean, the Rillaboom needs... Okay, that's crazier damage than I thought. Oh, Snarl. Yeah, that's a problem. That crit definitely matters. So we lost speed control now. Not entirely true. Dazzling Gleam should go crazy here. And then we Trick Room. Or do we... I think we Dazzling... We probably need to go Terra Fairy. No, we... Dazzling and Trick Room. This needs to KO Raging Bolt right here. It's frickin' Vest, man. I don't even know if the Terra Fairy would have mattered. Oh, come on, Storm! What are you doing, man? All right, bro. We're ending the ladder. I had to get all this nonsense out of my system before this weekend. This was just... I'm so sorry for this terrible showing. I promise we will have a successful Milwaukee recap stream plus a fun Hoenn stream next week. You guys are troopers for putting up with this BS. Oh, what a stream. I'm doing it anyway, Ace. Is there any way we can cheese this? I mean, probably not, right? Do we KO Zacian? Like, what if it's... I'm just, like, trying to scrape together a win condition. Let's say it's Heat Wave into Zacian. They can't Terra. Okay, it's got to be Overheat. Let's... Because they probably click Snarl here. So what if it's Sacred Sword into Chi-Yu and we go Terra Ghost Wide Guard Overheat with Snarl against their Snarl? Is there any world where this can be pulled back? Probably not, right? Thanks, Dar. Thanks, Ace. We always play out to our win conditions just in case. No Snarl. Smart man. Goes for Thunderclap. All right, that wraps it up, people. Hey, we made the right call not bringing this hot garbage. All right, boys and girls. This station ends our dreams of Master Ball for the night. We'll give him the win. We got to give him the respectable win here a bit. Oh, sorry. We're giving our opponent the respectable win. This is how you do this. All right, people. So we're back with a bumpier start than we'd like, but hey, that's the nature of this game. There's ups and downs, and I'm hoping that this is a down before a major up this weekend. I don't really have anything else to say that I haven't said already. There's a handful of you guys still here. Just remember, we'll probably stream twice next week. Once Wednesday, once Saturday. Be ready for that. And yeah, wish me luck in Milwaukee. I promise the sauce I'm bringing is better than this. And I'm looking to just have some fun and hang out with the boys. It should be a good time. And then, of course, I have your lovely faces to return to at the start of the week. And then we'll make a strong push for an NAIC performance. Otherwise, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for entertaining me. I love seeing your chats pop up, man. It makes playing the game a lot easier, a lot more fun. It's like a big group chat with my buddies. So you guys are the best. This has been the brutal start to the Reg I ladder. Hopefully we'll get our footing, and that's it from me. You guys have a great night, and I will catch you next time. Take care, people. It's your boy Storm signing off. I'll see you on Wednesday with a recap from this weekend. See ya.